zoom a little bit is too small to see a little bit. Okay, we start with scope. So the type of scope, we have the project scope and the product scope. Then we have the requirement management plan, where we have the collect requirements, the question using the tools like questionnaires, expert judgment, focus group interviews, and the outcome will be the requirement documents, type of requirements, and there are the functional, non-functional, transition type requirements. Then we get the document, the requirement traceability matrix. Then we have the create a scope management plan, which can be filtered out the prioritization of requirements, and we get the scope and the scoping, the project scope statement, and upload from the sponsor. We create the WPS, in which we have the WPS directory to have all the attributes which contains for the WS components. And we have the higher level, there's a control account. Then in between we have the planning package, and then lowest we have the work package, which can be again decomposed into activities later on. And on the left side we have the two categories like the scope creep and the goal plating, which we normally prevent. And then we have the journey of deliverables, where we have the project charter, the project management plans, we have the deliverables. We go into the quality control, where the team checks the quality of the deliverable along with the quality control management plan. And we have the validated deliverables, which goes to the customer who validates it, the valid scope, and we get the deliverable accepted by the customer. And it's just running around a little bit. Okay, where's the screen? Can just go to the right side.
Yeah, I'm actually it's moving automatically. Yeah, that's what.
Okay.
I'm trying. Just give me a second.
So we have the scope baseline, which is the fundamental reference for any scope related action points. So it's not to be changed unless we have a change request to change it. Okay. So we are into schedule right now. Okay, we have the schedule management plan. We have the schedule management plan as the first plan for the schedules, where we can choose the project to be an iterative or a predictive one. Then we select the software that needs to be used to manage the schedule. And we have the work package, which is decomposed into activities. The activities has a predecessor and a successor, and the relationship between the activities will be the finish to start, start to start, then start to finish, and finish to finish. Then this relationships creates a lead and lag between the activities. And we also have in the decomposition we get the activity attributes, and also the milestone list. The milestones are something which are just zero durations. They indicate the key action points for the management to check the progress of the project. Then we have the dependencies, which can be mandatory, discretionary, internal and external. And we have the estimation techniques, the analogous, the parametric, the bottom up, which is the most accurate, the 3-point, which can be either the triangular, and PERT is the most default to be used. Then we have the network diagram, which has that critical path, that is the longest path in the network diagram, and will be the most possible shortest time possible. And we have the float time and the Gantt chart to present to display the progress of the network diagram. And when we have the schedule baseline, which is reference point for the schedule, and any changes to a schedule can be done using the compression techniques, which is the fast tracking, where we do the parallel activities together, but we have the cost, we have the risk more in it. Then we have the crashing, where we can have more resources in it, which increases the cost. Then we have the resource optimization, where the leveling can be done within the same schedule without being changed. Then we have the smoothing, and on the left, you can see only. Okay. Okay, we have the cost management plan, which is the initial document we create for costings. Then we have the cost decisions, the type of cost that we make two contingency, we have two reserves like the contingency reserve and the management reserve. Contingency is for the known identified risk to be utilized, and management risk is for the ones which is unknown and unexpected. Then we have the analog parametric bottom-up 3 points, the same what we have for the schedule. And we have the earned value management, which we use to monitor how the relationship between the actual and the plant. We have the EV, the PV, and the actual cost. And the formulas we have is the SV, SPI, which provides us to determine whether the project is on schedule, behind schedule, ahead of schedule, as well as the cost within budget, or out of under budget, or over budget. And also the main feature that we have between these three baselines is that starting from the work breakdown structure, we have it decomposed into activities. These activities, it comes into the cost, where we estimate the cost for each activities and roll it up over to produce the project budget. And also the WBS will provide us the duration for each activity, which we add up to have the project schedule baseline.
Thank you. It was very good. One thing I added that CPI and SPI formulas like greater than 1, less than 1, what does that mean? And if that could have been added, that would have added more value, since that is the most important thing for the exam point of